right, so welcome back to another video here on the channel, and I mean, does AMMIE really need another introduction? Back for a third time in the matter of 2 months, if not even that. AMMIE VAMAH from the Giants AFLW Academy. So, AMMIE, welcome back.
Thank you for having me once again. That time's a charm, like they say.
No worries. Now, yes. Third time is absolutely the charm, AMMIE. Now, I believe you would now officially be the first, if not first, second person to come on 3 times. So I do appreciate that.
Thank you. It's good fun.
No worries. Now, absolutely sure is, and that's why we're doing it again. So, all right. So now how we will do this one is slightly similar to the second version, but basically like a part 3 extension of everything. Now, AMMIE, for people that have been living under a rock and haven't seen the first 2, obviously you've been part of the Giants Academy for the time you have been. How has that time been for you in the academy?
Well, I'm finished now, graduated, but it was pretty good. It was a long journey, but yeah, it was cut short recently. So yeah, wait, can we redo that part? So,
I'll redo it. All right. So yeah, so how was that time, AMMIE, for you in the Giants Academy while you were in there?
I graduated now from the academy, but it was really fun. An eye-opening experience at an elite level. So yeah, it was pretty good. It was easy going, but also tough as well. A lot of pressure, but it's good pressure, I guess, just to be better. So
that's for sure. Now, as an extension of last episode, we're going to throw some questions back and forth towards each other. And the first one I'm going to go with to you is, if you could have any superpowers, what superpowers would you have?
Probably to time travel, or either time travel or to be in any place at any time, like not like saying future or past or present. Like, let's say I'm sitting here right now, I can go to like Hawaii or something. Just like that.
Yeah, just teleport there.
Nice. Yeah, literally. Teleport.
That's a good one. Now, that's a good one. For me, mine would be, for superpowers, mine would have to be strength, because I'm weak, so I need the strength. So that'd be the one I would say, because yeah, I probably would, to be honest, if I wasn't so skinny, I probably would say strength, because strength is in from a physical point of view. Because I feel like I probably still potentially would be playing if I was much stronger, but because I'm too skinny and a lot of the people these days are much stronger, I'd probably get destroyed big time if I got tackled a bit. So, but yeah. Sorry, what's that?
I said, get in the gym a bit, boys.
Don't you want to heard that one before? All right. So the next question I got for you here is, what is your favorite item of clothing?
Good question. Probably my. Oh, I love wearing trackies. Probably just trackies.
Yes.
Black trackies.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, I love being
trackies. Yeah, they are simply the best. I kid you not, I don't think you could ever, and I'm not wearing trackies. They are, like right now I am, so they're simply the best.
I was wearing trackies before, don't worry. Before I went to I was wearing trackies.
No, that's what you want. So actually, before we continue on with this side of things, how was training? Obviously, you've been injured in the past, so how's training been at the moment?
It was good tonight actually. I'm still managing my injury, of course, but yeah, just
Yeah.
doing for my team. We're just doing some like more like structure based stuff today, um,
Yeah.
rather than doing the whole conditioning block and whatnot. But we're just focusing on structure
Hmm.
and fundamentals, which is good.
Yeah.
Got the team down.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. So we'll stick on the topic of the injury at the moment, Amy. Is how frustrating has it been for the time that you've been out to have to go through all this rehab when in the past you've had injuries as well? So it's like, how do you manage it all?
Um, well, with management, like I said before, definitely speak to your physios and stay on top of your rehab. But because I haven't always been the
Yep.
best at, I've always made sure, like, if I do feel any sort of pain throughout a game or training, I do take that time out to, like, make sure I'm okay before going back into a drill or going back on to the field. Because, yeah, if you just keep it going, it does get better. I mean, it does get worse. Sorry. So, yeah, I'd
Yeah.
just say
That's
it's just all
mm.
about
No, that's
knowing
fair
your
enough.
body and knowing
Now,
yourself.
yeah, no, that's right. You don't want to overdo it, as they say. For sure, you wouldn't want
Yeah.
something to happen, or extend that out even longer. All right. So the next one I've got for you here is what food do you find is the hardest to stay away from during footy season?
Well, there's a lot of those. Are you saying as in like fast foods or just foods
So,
in
like, if
general
there's a
that
particular
I
food
shouldn't be
that,
eating?
well, yes and no, yeah. So it can be, yeah. So let's just name, say, a food that you enjoy, but like during footy, you're probably either told or recommended to like stay away from for a little bit or completely.
Well, I haven't really been told not to eat it, but I love tacos, like the burrito tacos.
Oh,
Mexican food in general.
they're yeah, burritos, tacos,
So,
whatever you want to call them. Fantastic burritos, tacos. They are again. Gee, you had
GYG
two
on
good
top.
combinations. You said track G, yeah. I've heard of GYG so many times now over the last 3 months from anyone I've spoken to. It
You've
seems to be a
never
common
tried
answer.
it?
Yeah. So first, no, I haven't. I haven't. I want to. I want to
No,
find one first.
if you can't get
Oh,
GYG,
trust me.
try Mad Max.
What was the
Mac is
last
a
one?
is so good.
Madman.
Mad
Okay.
Max.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh, Mad Max. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. All right. So, name 3 famous people you'd want to go out for dinner with, dead or alive.
Ooh, um, 3 famous people. One would be Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, the sprinter from Jamaica, my favorite sprinter.
Okay.
Um,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
2 would be Drake because he's just so successful.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
you know who Drake is? Yeah. And 3,
Yeah.
probably like a
Yeah, I've heard of
YouTuber that I
Drake.
watch or
Yep.
something.
Oh, nice.
YouTuber. Yeah. I don't want to give out my YouTube recommendations before people start watching them too. Probably a YouTuber that I watch.
Fair enough. All right. So, okay, if I was to pick 3 people, I believe I might have even answered this question myself last time. It'd be 2 wrestlers, Roman Reigns, the one I say to acknowledge me, Liv Morgan, another WWE wrestler, and Nick Rewalt, the greatest St Kilda player, in my eyes, of all time, and one of the best key forwards in the AFL competition ever. Now, on the trend of AFL, Amy, the Pies, what's happening at the moment?
Look, see, it's been a rough journey. I don't know how we can even go about this right now. Well, to be fair,
He's one.
We won,
Yeah.
but like 4 points. Like it was a good game, but
Mm.
I feel like we could have done a little bit better, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. But yeah, with some teams, I feel like at the moment, you know, you take it while you can, because sometimes you're a little bit off and you could be losing like we are at the moment. We've had St Kilda's had 5 losses under 10 points or less, and 4 of the 5 were 6 points or less. So it's like, you know, you've been on the right side of those close wins and we're on the wrong side. So like that's all it takes, Amy, unfortunately. But yeah,
I mean,
is it going well for yourself?
Yeah, we're doing pretty well. But we smashed West Coast the week before, and then we come to Adelaide and we beat them by 4 points, and then we have, I think, Fremantle this week, and if we don't smash Fremantle, I'm just gonna be like, what's going on? But we're like sitting 5th, I think, on the ladder at the moment. So yeah,
something like that. Something like that.
Yeah,
that's fair. At least you're in the 8 for now. That's a good thing. So it's very tight at the moment. The top 10, the top 10 at the moment is like from 1st to 10th. You know, you're 1 loss away from falling at the bottom of that pack. So that's how tight it is right here, right now.
And the reason why I was pissed.
So the next question.
Adelaide are not even in the top 8 at all. Adelaide, I don't think Adelaide are in the top 10.
They're not at the moment.
And we beat them by 4 points.
Yeah. I mean, the thing, they had 1 less win than you before that game on the weekend, I think. So it's been really close. But anyway, all right. So true. This is a simple true or false question here, Amy. True or false? If you were to compete against me in the goal kicking challenge, would you win? Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh, there we go. Well, that you won the confidence, Amy, but you can't get more confident than me when I do goal kicking challenge. And I tell you right now, if either one of us ever ventures down into the same state and you're injury free, that challenge will be on, and we will want to crown who is the true goal kicking pro.
Do you normally win?
Yes and no. Or lately I have. In the most recent ones I've done, I'm just trying to think of who some of them were with. I more won more recently than I have lost. I would say roughly, I don't have the exact number in the top of my head, but maybe I've won 5 out of the last 8 or so. So yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
That's pretty good.
And I know. And I will forever gloat, Amy, with these 2 recent victories. I don't know if you've heard of, if not, you will in the future, of AFLW. Alicia Bassano for the Demons, she was top 5 pick in this year's draft, and Elaine Greig from the Bulldogs, she was a top 10 pick for the Dogs this year in the recent draft. I beat them both. I beat Greig twice, and myself and Liz Bassano from the D's at 1-1. I know, yeah. So I'm pretty proud of myself. I beat 2 girls that, not only draftees, but like 2 top 10 pick players. That just looks even better for me. Or for me, it does anyway.
Yeah.
But the first time I am at the top of the food chain, top of the leaderboard. What's funny though, with Liz Bassano, the very first goal kicking challenge we did, she smashed me by like 20-something points, and we only have 10 shots. So she had a good win there. And then the most recent one a couple of weeks ago, the one a couple of weeks ago, though, I won by like 5 points, 10 points. So it's like, here we go. We're even the ledger now. 1-1. And then Griggy, we had to draw the first one. We did a kick-off to see who won. Then I won that. And then our most recent one a couple of weeks ago, I won by like 4 or 5 points. It's like, got it again, snuck it in again. But they're two of my most recent and proudest victories, Amy, I'll say the least. So I love the confidence. I love the confidence. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's what those two girls in particular didn't say, but that's what some of them say, Amy. That's what they say. Yeah, they'll say, "Oh, I was just taking it easy to let you win for your channel." I'm like, sure it is. I'm sure that's what it is. But whatever. All in good fun, and I love doing them. Next question: are you scared of heights?
Oh yes, definitely.
Oh yes, same.
Yeah, even like when I watch the videos on like Instagram and stuff of like people standing on edges, like the edge of buildings.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't.
Yes.
My hands start to sweat.
Oh no, it's insane, isn't it? I'm the same as you. I said they go, oh God, how the hell are you doing that? Or even when they do those rock climbing stuff, but for those like big places that you're talking about, like examples on and that. Oh my God! Or they do those. I don't know what they're called. I'm having a complete blank. But you know those things where you hold a rope and you fly from one end of the bridge to the other with the freaking rope in your hand, you have the harness on and stuff. Yeah, that. Oh my God. I don't know. Yeah, that. The zip line. Yeah, God, no. But that wouldn't that fall under the category of heights?
Yeah.
You are strapped on, but
I'm scared of heights, but I do like to force myself to like enjoy being at heights. Like,
yeah,
I'll go on like high rides and stuff, or like the hair raiser at Luna Park. I hate going on it, but I love going.
Not really.
It's like a challenge. It's like the one that just drops straight down.
Yeah, I haven't been on one before, no, but yeah, that's fair enough. All right, so the next one here, Amy, I have for you is, where are we? Favorite app on your phone.
Oh, I'm a bit guilty here, but probably TikTok. Either TikTok,
okay.
or I don't really go on my phone, but I go on my phone. You know what I mean? TikTok or iMessage. Yeah, TikTok or iMessage.
Or methods. What's that?
Message, iMessage.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, I know what that is. Yeah, okay, gotcha. I knew what that meant. I thought you said something. All good. Okay, so with TikTok that you mentioned it, Amy. Yes, yeah. So with TikTok, are you one that posts TikToks, or are you just one that you just scroll through it?
I used to post TikToks, and then I stopped because it's like, I don't know, I get a bit shy, so I don't really post much. But I'm more of a watcher now.
Yeah, fair enough. That's fair enough. So my favorite app would probably be, well, I think it has to be Instagram at this point, because it has to be Instagram, because how am I communicating to players if I don't use Instagram? There's no other way possible really to do it. It's a thing to do.
Yeah. Instagram's also up there.
It is.
I like Instagram.
Yeah. So when you see some good videos on there, on any platform, I suppose, as well. It used to be Facebook a long time ago, but now, as I said, contacting players and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very interesting. All right, so Amy, the next one here. Yes, yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, it's gotten more popular over time, I guess. All right, so the next question is, what is your lock screen on your phone? So what's your lock screen photo?
At the moment, it's my little sister.
Ah, very nice.
Or I
Very,
have
very
that
nice.
one,
My,
or I have like,
you got another one?
yeah, just like a photo of a lake or something, but it doesn't show because it's on like do not disturb. Just like a sunset in a lake.
Oh,
Pretty simple.
yeah. Yeah. No, that's fair enough. All good. All right. So mine, mine is the same as it's been for the last few weeks, and it's a photo of my favorite wrestler, Roman Reigns. If you don't know who that is, you
Oh,
can Google it. He's the head of the table. He's the tribal chief. Everyone acknowledge him. He's the GOAT. I love Roman Reigns. He's the best. And I have actually met him once before. Very short.
oh, the
When
guy with
I
like
always go to the WWE.
the long
Sorry.
hair.
Yeah, he's
The
got.
guy with the long
Actually, all
hair.
right. I'm going to put a photo of him. Yeah, I'm going to put a photo of him on the screen. Then you'll know who he is. Here he is, right there. Roman. He's got the long hair, all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the GOAT.
I feel like the
Everyone loves Roman Reigns.
only wrestler I know except
Yeah,
for him, or
that's
what's his
current.
name? John Cena. That's the only one I know.
Roman Reigns.
Other one,
Roman.
no.
Fair enough. That's it's a good one to know. That's for sure. That's why he asks everyone to acknowledge him. Anyway, okay. So next question I have here for you is where we go. It is all right. So, how do you handle pressure and setbacks in your career, Amy? Obviously, been through injuries. You've been through all the highs and lows with it. So, how do you handle the pressure and how do you keep motivated?
I see pressure as a challenge sometimes, and I'm very competitive. So I see it sometimes as a good thing, not really necessarily as a bad thing. Because like if you take it in negative, if you take pressure as a negative thing, most of the time you're gonna have a negative outcome. Because you're gonna be nervous and freaking out and stuff like that, or you're not gonna perform your
Yeah.
best. So yeah,
Mm.
I'm pretty easy going, so pressure is something that's good. As for setbacks, also I see as a challenge to just come back better and just do better. Like
Yeah.
do what I need to do in the time of a setback and heal
Yeah.
how I need to heal, or go the way about it that I need to go, and come back harder and do better.
Very good. That's some good advice, Amy. Some people that should take that on board as well. The people that are going through that type of stuff happening with them as well. All right. So the next one here I have for you is where are we? What do you see yourself accomplishing within the next 5 years?
Going to the Olympics. Not gonna say what sport.
Okay.
But I definitely think I'm gonna be in the Olympics. Um, You said 5 years?
Yeah. Yep. You can make it longer if you want. You can make it 10 years if you like.
Oh, I can't think that far down the line. The way the world's moving, you don't know. Also, I see myself hopefully playing in the AFLW, and if not doing that, then probably like coaching. Yeah, I'd say that for now.
Oh, okay, nice. It'd be good to see any of those happen for you, and that'd be great to see personally. So that'd be good. For myself, I would say probably doing what I'm doing now, but like at I do this stuff, as you know very well, consistently, and with so many amazing people. But I feel like to do it even more and probably be more publicly noticed at club level at AFL, AFLW. Obviously, I've done interviews with plenty of players at those clubs, but like to be more involved with them, get invited hopefully to game day events and stuff like that, and do interviews with players in the rooms after the games, before games, etc. Training sessions, even stuff like that. That is what I'd love to be doing, and still doing this, of course. And I've mentioned this to you few times, and I've said this to a few others, you know, and it should make it known that I enjoy having everyone I've had on here, whether they're an AFL player, an AFLW player, a state league player, a local player, a draftee. I don't care. They all should be treated the same. Just because you're at a higher level doesn't mean you should get treated than someone else at a lower level. They should all be treated the same.
100%. And to extend that question,
that's how I feel they
did you
should.
ever work on? Did you ever work on like Fox Sports or something, or like as a TV presenter, host, or something like that, games and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know how they have,
I
like,
love
the
that
halftime
question. Now I
interviews
did
and stuff
partially
like that?
drop out then, but I did catch. Yeah. No, that's a really good question there. I like that. That's a good one. Yeah, I would love to do anything on Fox or Seven. In fact, you know what, that'd also be something else that'd be cool to get into. Yeah, I'd definitely love to do something like that on those networks at all, for sure. Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be another way, you know, to build more connections, more eyes on you, and yeah, do what I do now, but also do it at that level and that spotlight as well. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Great question. That was good.
Thank
That
you.
was good. I like it. It's good. All right. So the next one here I have for you. No worries. Yeah, for people that are noticing, there seems to be like a little delay. So I apologise if we're talking over the other. There seems to be a delay, but that's all good. We'll keep going through. All right. So, what is the best piece of advice, Amy, you've gained from any of your coaches, or just anyone in life, general? What is some of the best advice you've ever gotten?
I say for life, like when I was younger, I went to church, and I remember, like, during a sermon, the pastor was like, "Let go and let God." I think that's what stuck with me and made it easier for me to be an easygoing person. Just let life happen. But also from coaches, will probably be like, how we were talking before, if there is a setback, always just, you know, like, try and drive to be better no matter what. Like, even if you don't get selected for things, or you're not doing so well, or you're like feeling down or anything, just always keep going, try and be better and get better.
That's more good advice. You're pulling so many good advices tonight here, Amy. Yeah, you know, you be through all these setbacks and everything like that. Yeah, you got to somehow turn the negative into a positive as well, if you can even do that. You know, to try and get through what you're going through. So that's that's well said, and can't say that much better myself. So that's perfect. Okay, so alrighty. Favorite ice cream?
Oh, not really a sweet tooth, but recently I tried. Well, I think I like gelato better. I say
Okay.
blood
Yep.
orange gelato, but for ice cream I say pistachio
Yep.
ice cream, or like macadamia.
No,
Ice cream.
macadamia. That's a good one. Favorite lollies? Any particular favorite lolly snakes, sherbets, anything in particular that comes to mind?
Ooh, this one's a tough one. I'll probably go with either red frogs, or what's that thing called? The one where it has. Wait, let me find it real quick. There's something sticks.
Sure. Oh, you've got some.
Wait, Lifesaver sticks. This one.
Sounds good.
Those are really good.
Oh yeah.
And I don't really like sweets, but
yeah, the pictures.
they're kind of sour.
Yeah, the pictures. Okay.
It's not clear.
Lifesavers, nice. Yeah, I've had them before. Yeah, no, that's all right. That's good. No, the pitch has been chopping. Now it's back on again. The pitch is chopping and changing. But I know what you meant. I did hear you though.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. The
What about
pitch
you?
is just. I don't know what's it about. At least I can hear. That's all good. All right, the next one I have here for you is: what do you believe is the biggest problem in the AFL today? Now, we spoke about the rules and umpiring, we spoke about concussion, we spoke about everything, Amy. What do you feel is the biggest problem in the AFL, AFLW today?
Probably behind the scenes, like their mental health and stuff like that. I feel like it's not talked about enough because we have seen a lot of different things happen, like as in like drug cases or like mental health issues, stuff like that, and you don't really see it
Yeah.
spoken about a lot. And also, yeah, like especially racism as well within the sport. That's also not spoken about enough, and that also leads to obviously mental health issues and whatnot. But yeah, that could be spoken about a bit more. Love to see that happen.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah. That's right. Okay, so sort of the next ones I got for you here. How would your friends describe you as? Like, if your friends were to say, Amy is this, what do you feel they would say?
Excuse me, sorry. My friends would probably describe me as funny, trustworthy, and chill. Yeah. Pretty
Fair
chill.
enough. I didn't catch the last bit. That's fair enough. Funny, that's a good one. Now, are you a people person? Are you very fond of it? Are you someone that likes to be with a bunch of people? Are you someone that likes to be in a quiet group? How are you with people? Are you one that likes being
Definitely.
in big groups, in small groups, on your own?
Well, it depends because like if it's like if I'm around like my close friends and stuff, like I love that. And I can be with them for a long time. But when it's with like let's say I go out with a group of like people I'm not really close with or something like that. Like I do sometimes have a good time, but
Yeah.
most of the time I'd just rather be at home in bed. So it depends on my social battery and who I'm around.
That's fair enough. Sure. Okay. So the next question I got on here. This can only be answered by you because I can't answer this question because it's about me. Who is the person that you've been interviewed by that has been your favorite interviewer?
uh,
I don't know.
nah, it's you. It's definitely you.
I can't answer.
But yeah,
That wasn't.
I'll say you. Yeah. Not like I
Appreciate it.
was
That's
forced to
very,
say
very
or anything.
kind of you. Well, that was no, you were not. All right, so the next few questions. All right, Amy. So you've got a few for me. What are you going to throw my way?
Okay. So my first question is like, what is your morning routine? Like what do you do in the morning?
Morning routine, very. Yep, very good. The first thing would be to take my phone off the charger. That'd be taking the phone off the charger, phone charger. That is. That'd be one.
Yeah.
Generally, that's most of the time. That's what I would do, and check to see how many messages there are, or if there's depending on the day. If I'm working, I would check it to make sure check all the messages or
Hollywood.
something most of the time before I go. Yep. Mr. Hollywood. Not bad. Check all the messages. You know me. I got to do all the interviews, planning, and everything like that. So make sure that anyone, maybe I've messaged AMMIE to see if they've gotten back yet, or someone's asking me something, and I'll make sure I get back. Yeah, that's generally how it starts. And then, to be honest, if I'm at home, it'll honestly just kind of be that and sit on my phone. Maybe listen to videos on YouTube. Depends on the day, I guess. If it's a day at home, it'll probably just be play videos, listen to music, watch footy, watch wrestling. Which that's a bit of that. Now I'm going to throw it back to you. What is your day like? Routine like?
Mine will probably pray. Like first thing, I pray, and then, I turn off my alarm first.
Yep.
Check the time, then pray, and then probably sometimes I scroll on my phone, but I try not to, because if I start scrolling, I'm not getting up. So I get up straight away, get ready, like shower, stuff like that, and whilst I'm doing all that, like especially when I'm getting dressed, so I go on my phone, and then, or sometimes I don't go on my phone in the morning. I just get straight in the car and just go to work. And that's really it.
Fair enough. Very nice. All right, what's the next one you got for me?
My next question is, what's your biggest pet peeve?
Ooh, wow, this is a good one. I think I could give you a list of 1,000. Ones that come off the top of my head, AMMIE. Which ones do I want to say is the real question. There's plenty I can say, but which ones do I want to say? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. One of them is AMMIE, and this is not related to anyone in particular. It's just people in general, AMMIE. If people are organising things, whatever the hell that is, communication, AMMIE, is key. If you're telling someone you're going to do something, you communicate with said person. That is a big thing. Like if you... No, it's not about you. No, it's not about you. No, it's not a... No. No, you've been very good. What do you think you've been on 3 times? No. It's like, that's one thing. Another thing is people being absolutely childish on posts of mine. Like, people just like to be immature and silly. They don't act their age. And it's just things like that. Another pet peeve of mine is when I'm playing cricket, I don't like that people in my own team like to interrupt my cricket vlogs that I film. So if I'm doing like an intro or something, someone will want to yell out something and be a smartass. All in like fun, of course, but like I'm like, shut up! Can you let me finish a 30-second intro, for God's sakes? Like, they put you off, and that, like, that's a they're things I can think of the top of my head. But there's plenty more. There's plenty more, but they're the ones I can think of. Yeah, what are some of your pet peeves?
Mine would be slow drivers, or like rude drivers, like when you like let someone go and they don't put their hand up to say thank you. Mine would be like, really loud people in public. Like you just be walking and they just start screaming, or like they're like being really just a lot. And it's like, it's not even just me, like I don't really care, but it's like some people have like social anxiety, and when they hear like loud noises and stuff, they get a bit
disrespectful. Some people are,
yeah. And when people don't use their manners, I don't like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Y- You know what? Go on. They don't use their manners. Yeah, that's a really good one, Amy. Actually, for example, right, you hold the door for someone and they don't say shit. They don't say a word back.
Yeah. 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 But also, I
Yeah,
have like this really
you know
bad
what?
habit of like,
And another one, Amy. You reminded me, Amy, for another one, since you brought up about
mm,
pedestrians and people. Another one
yeah.
is the rude service from workers. Like you ask them a question, like
Oh,
if you go to a fast food place,
yes.
right? And
Yes.
you ask them it's a request. Now, being in this type of environment, I know what it's like to be a customer, but I also know what it's like to be an employee, right?
Yeah.
And like, if you have a burger, right, and you have a grill slip that says no this or add this, right, or extra this,
Hmm.
I know this
Yeah.
being in that environment. Like, I know when I'm doing stuff for other people, I want to make sure it's done properly. I don't care
Hmm.
what the workers are whinging if it's slow. You want it done correctly, okay? What I hate is
Yeah.
on the other end, people stuff up. People make mistakes all the time, okay? But for continuous mistakes and the rude and how inconsiderate they are, and place the blame on the customer when you're the one making it. Like you make the burger wrong. That's on you. That ain't on anyone else, and they just blame
Yeah.
you or they have a sook at you. Like that is definitely
Yeah. That's one of the top ones.
yeah, yeah,
And
absolutely.
my
All right. So what else you got for
question for you,
yes?
wait, I'll do one before I do another one. But what is your job or profession outside of your podcast and show?
Yeah. So outside of my
If you want
podcast,
to say.
just basically kind of what I was. Yeah. So I won't give the name, but I'll give you the genre.
Hmm.
It's just like food restaurant type stuff. That's what I was saying. Like being the customer, I understand the other side of the foot as well, the other side of the shoe. I
Yes.
understand being the worker and getting the complaints. I understand being the customer and giving the complaints. So I understand both sides. It's like I like when a employee a food outlet that you work at or how they operate, right? When I'm the worker, I know what's right and what's wrong. But what I hate is then when I'm the customer and these same companies are telling you
Mm,
things that I know are bullshit because I've been in there. Like if they were to say, "Oh, this ain't
yeah.
working," I'm like, "Well, no, it is working. I know how it operates. You're just saying it's not working because you're too lazy to fix it or something." Like it's
Yeah.
lying and the
I'm just
communicating
yeah.
it's embarrassing. Yeah, you got another one for me, I believe.
Um, I'm building the anticipation now, but my next
Are you building
question
teasing me?
was,
Okay. Yep.
my next question was, would you have like an in-person podcast where you like sit down and have your guests on your show, like a studio or something, or at your home?
And mm, yeah, that's a very good one, Amy. To be honest, I actually did one on the weekend. Not the weekend. What day are we now? Wednesday. On Monday, I did one with from the Melbourne AFLW side, Grace Beasley, who's just joined the club from America. She's been doing basketball for 6 years. She joined the Demons as an injury replacement
Mm,
player in Feb. So she literally just joined, landed in Melbourne last Wednesday, and then they had a training camp with the girls on the weekend. And so she came back on
mm,
Monday. And yeah, I met her on Monday. We filmed at an oval in Melbourne, funnily enough, their own training ground, and poof, yeah, we did it. So yeah, I've done a few. I've done a few in person. Most of it like this, Amy, because unfortunately, most of the people I've had on either live so far away or they're in a different state.
yeah, that's fair enough.
But but absolutely, though, yeah, absolutely. Though I would love to do more interviews in person. It I it's generally the other person, sometimes me, it depends on the availability, the time, distance, the travel, and everything like that. But look, I love doing them more in person because I love doing them this way as well. It's much easier for everyone involved. Moving and all that. But yeah, no, I like the idea, Amy. I really like that. That would be something I would like to do more of. And that goes into your next part about the clubs I was mentioning earlier. I would love to do more of these with club plays at AFL, AFLW level in particular, and VFL and etc. and Waffle, Sample, or etc. More in person. Because it helps you build the connection even stronger than you are on here.
Yeah, literally.
That's very, very. That's right. The next one.
My next question was, you ready? Drum roll.
Yep. Drum roll. Oh, do you want me? Hang on, I got the drum roll setting here. Hang on, let me find it. Where is it? I've got the drum roll. Where is it? Here we go.
Are you single, Cooper?
Sorry, start it again.
You said, "Are you single, Cooper?"
Yes. Good. That wasn't a question I was expecting today. I am. So, yes. Unfortunately, yes. So, if you know anyone, let me know. That'd be great.
Yeah, we'll put applications out on my Instagram story. We'll make this a short a clip, and then I'll put it on my Instagram story.
I like that. Yeah, I'll get the right picture. Legitimately, that'd be good. I think you should. That'd be good. Yeah, we'll figure that out. That's a really good one, Amy. That's good. Yeah, it's like a let everyone know. Now, comment down below. What do you think on that? It's like, right, apply here. It's like applications are welcome.
Resume.
It's a good one. But yes, definitely am. That's a very, very good one. Okay. You got me there. Good job. Now, all right. So, have you got any others for me, or was that the last one you had?
I think I've got one more in me.
Yep. Sure.
What do most people misunderstand about you? Like the most about you?
Ooh, that's a very good one. That's a really. What do people misunderstand about me the most? I feel like, Amy, like, how passionate people are in everything they do and support, AFL teams, AFLW teams, cricket, soccer, basketball, whatever. They're so passionate about their teams. And, people could slightly be biased, towards their teams. I mean, everyone is guilty of being biased towards their own team. That's just a fact of life. Yeah. But, look, I feel like, Amy, that people take it, towards me at least, way too far. I had a point where this is another reason why I started the podcast with my face on and everything, because at point, Amy, 3 years ago, so what are we now, 2024? So I started the podcast publicly in May of 2021. In the lead up to that, within the last 6 months before that, people were finding out who I was. They were stalking, they were harassing, they were threatening, and they were still doing that while I started this, and people try and paint a picture. Yeah, it's ridiculous, because, I favour St Kilda, I love St Kilda, I don't like some teams. People just get too personal and get to a point where they want to ridicule you online, say crap, make up rubbish. It's just they try and they completely just want to be an ass to you because they don't like your football opinions. No one should ever get that personal over anything, let alone football opinions. For example, if you said to me, St Kilda suck. Yeah, it's if you wanted to say St Kilda's shit, I'll go, okay. That's right. That's right. There's a big difference. You can say what you like about your football team. Or someone else's team. You can say St Kilda's no good. You can say that Fremantle sucks. You can say that Geelong's garbage. You can say whatever you like about a team, but you don't get personal about an individual and get to a point where you're threatening people legitimately. And like Amy, I can even send you the clip later. There was a clip that I've published on my channel where I had someone that helped me put this together in 2021, Amy. Within 6 months of the channel starting from the video, there's literally a 3-minute video showing all the some, not all, of the threats I had at the time. Like, it's atrocious.
Wow.
It is bad. And that was just some of many. Yeah. It was
Do you ever
stuff.
feel scared to leave your house?
Sometimes I do,
Like,
yeah.
in public because of
Yes, I do. Yeah, you're right. That's why I don't, Amy, and this is another reason why I don't tell people when I go out anywhere of relevance, right? Like, there's a lot of people that like to post that, hey, I'm at the football, I'm loving this, or they just post a story, saying I'm at the MCG. Like, I would love to do things like that, but I don't want to do that because there's too many weirdos around these days. Like, I shouldn't have to feel that way, like, I should be able to post a story at the MCG while I'm there and not have to worry about some weirdo potentially going to try and do something or say something. Like, I've had people come to me. Yeah, I've had people, Amy, recently come to me at games and harass me there, whether I'm on my own or with someone else. They're like recently, I made a post recently. I think you may have saw it. It was a few weeks ago. I was outside a food place. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that's like, yes, you know what you're talking about. Like, 2 weird fans. That's one of many, Amy. It's unfortunate. I've never revealed everything of those type of weird scenarios people have done, but that just, that unfortunately happens too many times, and that should never happen to anyone over football opinions, as I said, because people, they get blocked or whatever. They feel like this is what they have. Sorry?
Do you think that, like, these events or the way people react to certain things comes with fame, or like you being active on social media?
Oh yeah, people say, they say, oh, it comes with the thing. Like, yeah, you get noticed. I love talking to people, Amy, that I don't know. Like, I know people like yourself and people that I talk to on here, clearly. But if you talk to, like, random people that might know you, that, they're just a fan, I talk to everyone, Amy. I'll have a photo with anyone. I'll chat to someone at games, and I do talk to some. And they're all normal. But those randos that we just gave you that example about in the food store before the Saints game a couple of weeks ago, they just ruin it for everybody. Like, people like that, they're weird people. But no, 99%, Amy, of the people that I run into are generally good people, but there's that 1% that have to stuff it up and put that doubt every time I'm talking to someone. Ah, yeah. Are you volunteering, are you? Are you going to make the trip down and be the bodyguard?
I don't think I'm strong enough yet, but I'm sure you can find some of your links, because you've got good links with people from the AFL. So
yeah, very true. Yeah, gonna get. Yeah, I'll just pull out
the Saints game.
Yeah, that'd be nice. St Kilda hit me up. They know who I am, but so where's my VIP treatment? But that's all good, Amy. All right, so yeah, I know they should. I have had some of those things, sponsorships in the past with the AFLW though, which has been really good with a few clubs. But all right, so I've got a few more for you, Amy. So I appreciate you coming on. Okay, so. All right, now, bit of an AFL theme here, Amy. So, Collingwood, if you're going to name one ladder position, where are the Pies going to finish this year? What's their ladder position, the number they're finishing at the end of this season?
I would love to be confident and say we're going to win again, but with the way we're going, I'm looking at second or third. Like, it's either to the grand final and we fumble it, or we almost get to the grand final and then fumble it. But maybe ask me in like 4 more rounds, and then I'll see how we're going.
Okay.
'Cause
All right. That's right. That's it. Round 4 is going to happen. We're going to ask Amy in 4 weeks' time or so, and we're going to ask that same question, and we're going to see how confident or not so confident you are in the Pies, Amy. That's a challenge.
Mhm.
Challenge accepted. Okay. All right. So for me, with St Kilda, Amy, I don't know. 3-7 at the moment, not looking good. 5 losses, as I said before. 10 points or less.
Look where they are on the left. 14th.
Yeah, we're not going too well. Yes, 14th. Yeah, 3-7. But like I said, 5 of those losses were 10 points or less. 4 of those were 6 points or less. We've had a heap of injuries this year. We're finally getting everyone back. We've only got 2 on the injury list now for this week. What's that?
I said excuses. No, I'm kidding there.
Okay. I mean, you've had players a little bit, well, you're not as much. But anyway, yeah, it's been hard, with a team that doesn't have great depth in your side, Amy. But yeah, it hurts more when you got players out and your team depth isn't strong compared to some clubs. But yeah, if I had to pick a ladder position for the Saints, the way we've gone, I think we can scrape in the finals like 8th or something, maybe, but it's going to have to be a big turnaround to do that, being 3 wins out of the 8 now, I think. Oh, it'd have to be a big second half. We'd have to win, I think, to make finals. I think off the top of my head, we'd probably have to win 10 of the last 13 games. So it's going to be a hard one. It's going to be unlikely, but
Do you
hey,
cry?
You never know.
Do you take it real personally?
Do I cry? I don't cry per se, Amy, but I do get very angry. Yes. I did also
Smashing up the wall.
upset. No, I didn't smash no walls. I didn't do what Alistair Clarkson did when he coached Hawthorn, when he smashed the wall on the footy box. No crying. Upset, yes. Disappointed and frustrated and angry, yes, absolutely. And just like when Roman Reigns lost his WWE Championship at WrestleMania 6 weeks ago, I was upset. And when St Kilda lose games, I get angry, especially when they're close losses. Especially when umpires are involved. The comment section on a St Kilda post, Amy, when after post that we lost, it's people love it. A lot of people love it. I don't find it funny at all. But
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So okay. So have you got anything else you would love to throw my way?
Let me dig in the rabbit hole and find something. All right,
sounds good.
Change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
If I could change one thing, okay. Ooh. I mean, I've got one that comes to mind, but I don't think it'd be the one I'd choose. But if I had to pick, I'd change one thing. Probably, honestly, Amy, never interacting with trolls to begin with. Like now I'm really good at ignoring 99.9% of them. But I think back, when I started the podcast publicly, like not these interactions, but like on posts and commenting and pages on my own channel, I feel like I probably should never have interacted. I probably would change not interacting with the trolls. Like when they bag St Kilda, like I used to get real angry. Like not only just like myself, but like I would write anger in posts back to people in comments. Like if someone said St Kilda sucked, I used to bite back and stuff. Don't be an idiot. You're an idiot. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't really interact with any of those tools anymore. But yeah, that's probably one thing I changed, not interacting with those morons. The ones that you would call keyboard warriors, Amy, that live in their mother's basement.
Yes. Do you live in your mother's basement?
Yeah, live in their mother's basement, they say.
I said, do you live in your
That's
mother's
one for
basement?
sure. They would say. But yeah. Hang on, what? No, no, not at all. No, absolutely not. Do you?
No, we don't have a basement.
Now, I didn't expect you to say that one. So now, do you? Neither do I. Neither do I. Good one.
So there you go.
Cheeky. Gee, Amy, we go 3 episodes in, and yeah, now the cheekiness is coming out now here. I don't mind it. I didn't expect it, but yeah, no, well done. Good job. Have you got anything else?
No, I think that's it for today. That's me. Unless you've got any other questions for me.
I'm going to throw a few questions back. I'm going to throw a few more shots at the stumps, Amy, after those comments. Okay, Amy. Okay, all right. So, you're injured at the moment, right? But when you eventually get back to playing, Amy, you have a task to do, and that is to kick a goal.
I still do play.
That should be the easy part. Yeah. When you come back from injury, is to get a goal, and you have to do a goal celebration. And guess what one I'll suggest? You've got to do the double cobra. Oh, the double cobra, the one where they do that. That one, but with the double arm, or the bow and arrow. Do you know the Xavier Durs? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Boom. Yeah. That's the one. Hey, that'll be the one you can do. Yeah, that or the bow and arrow. Have you heard of that one? The Xavier Dursman?
Yeah.
Or that.
Yeah.
And point at the goals. Go peek. That'd be your task.
I'll see if I can get someone.
That'd be your task.
Because I'm the back line and rock. So at the moment,
absolutely,
we'll see. Just probably run up forward and see if I can start.
That's good. Yeah, I have one more question for you, Amy, to wrap things up, and I'm literally trying to think of a funny question right now. I'll shoot the question in a second.
I thought you were going to quiz me.
There was a question I was going to say. You want a quiz? All right. Okay. Challenge accepted. Quiz it is. All right. Do you want it to be about AFL players, AFLW? What do you want it to be about?
Just general this time, because last time I embarrassed myself and did pretty bad on the quiz.
All right. This first question is a football one. Okay. When someone gives away a penalty, okay, how many meters is the penalty? It's a what something penalty?
50.
Perfect. Gee, that was the easy one, Amy. That was the easy one.
Yeah, that was totally
okay.
The easiest question. Yeah.
Now, this is a question of testing how much you've noticed throughout my channel. Okay, now, two questions here. Number one, and it's not on the screen, so you can't see it. Do you remember my page nickname? Not my page name, my page nickname. Besides Cooper, what's the other nickname I get? Do you know?
Scoops?
Yes! Perfect! There we go.
Oh.
Now, I'm impressed. Good. And fun fact, do you want to ever take a wild guess of how you think I got that name? Do you want to ever take a wild guess and think how I got that?
St. Kilda, like Scoops, like St. Kilda?
Nah. About St. Kilda, so I'll give you a good story. So that's right. That wasn't a question to get correct per se, Amy. But what I'll say was so okay. So how it started all the way back in primary and high school, Amy. How it worked is like I was
Yeah.
always the person that people would go to for footy news. Like Amy, they'd be like, "Oh, who's St Kilda playing this week? Who's Geelong playing this week? Yada yada yada. How many goals is he on this year?" Like people would come to me for those questions, and I would be able to deliver it. Then in high school, I did the same thing. People would come up to me. I started my own school podcast. Then I did local
Yeah.
radio for a long time. Then I done a channel,
Mm-hmm.
and people would always come to me, the stats man. They would call me the statistician, right? So, and then I would post news and opinions. So, what do you do when you get exclusive stories? You scoop it up. And my name was Cooper, so scoops like coops,
Yeah.
and then put the S in front for stories. So yes, scoops.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
There. Yeah. Yeah. So you learn something every day. But yeah, here we are. All right. So the next quiz question I got for you, Amy, is name me one. Actually, no. Well, I'm going to test you here. Name 3 players at any level. They can be AFL, AFLW, VFL, Sample, Waffle W, in Sydney leagues, ex-players, ex-coaches, current coaches. Name 3 people, not named you, that I've ever had on the podcast for an interview or goal kicking challenge. Anyone that I've had on at all. We have any league, name 3 people.
That you have had or you haven't had?
That I have had. Yeah, have.
Savcod, Abby Martin, and Elaine Grigg.
Griggy, yes, good. Went 2 teammates there, then and Griggy for the Bulldogs. Good job.
And then one because I played with her this year.
No, yes, you did play with Sav and Abby. Both terrific people, and Griggy's fantastic as well. So, yeah, good. Gee, okay. I'm going to do one until you get one wrong. I'm going to make it real hard for you now, to a point where we ain't leaving until you get one wrong. So I'm just going to make this harder and harder at this point if this keeps going. Yeah, we'll be here all year. Forget about what we're doing. Forget about your injury recovery. I'll forget about any other interview for the next 10 years until you get a question wrong. Okay, so, all right. Now, the next one is, all righty. What else can I think of here? All righty. Name one player that I have done a goal-kicking challenge with, not an interview. I may have done an interview with them, but goal-kicking video. I did mention some names earlier.
Elaine Grigg.
I should have said it, Griggy, because that, yeah, exactly. So it's good.
Oh, you cut out there for a second.
Good to see that you're listening. That's good. Yeah, you did. Okay, that's all good. Now, okay, Amy, this is the one. I feel like this is going to be one to see how much you take notice of things. I feel like you could get this. I would still consider this more of a fluke, but we'll see. Name me one waffle. This is where I think I'll get you. Name one waffle W player, girl, that I've had on the podcast for an interview or goal kicking when I was in Perth. Now let's test that one out. You're not getting this one, I don't think. Someone from the waffle, someone from WA.
Waffle players. Okay, wait.
No, that's why No. Well, have I got you?
Wait, I got this.
I've got you. She's Googling as we speak, ladies and gentlemen.
No, I'm literally looking like around. My hands are like down here too.
No,
wait, can I get like a starting letter of their name?
All right, J.
There's so many J's. Well, this is a female, right? Oh,
Yeah. Yep. Yes, female.
Okay.
Yep.
J. It could be Jessie Jada.
What was that?
It could be Jessie Jada Jade. So many names.
Mm.
Um,
No, I don't recall interviewing anyone with the name Jade. No. Wow. Cross.
no. I said it could be any of those names.
Oh, okay. Okay, no, not Jade. No.
So Jade.
I told you this would be a hard one.
Jada.
Not Jessica. No, and what was the last one you said, Amy?
Jasani.
Nope. No. All right, I'm gonna give you a few hints. Okay, I'm gonna give you a name. Let's just think of Okay, think of the Western Bulldogs AFLW side. Okay, there's a player with the last name Smith. Okay, what is that player's first name? Something Smith, who's moved from the Gold Coast side. I know. I've got to make this hard, Amy. Can't stick to the Giants all the time. Or the Pies.
Wait, I'm trying to think of names that start with J. It's not Josie. It's not.
Yeah. No.
Because as soon as you say it, I'm gonna be like, oh, like I should have. Yeah, you're gonna.
Yep, I know. That's exactly.
I can't think of names that start with a J right now.
Ooh. I'll give.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you one more hint. Okay. J A is the start of their name. J A. That's the last hint. J A.
Ja. It's how can that be Jada?
No, you're going for a funky name. No. Is that your final answer?
Jada. No.
Is that your all right? Not your final answer. All right.
Jasmine Smith.
It's not Jada. Yes. I know.
Jasmine Smith.
I didn't think I had to. Yes, Jasmine Smith's the Bulldogs girl. Yeah. But technically you're wrong, purely for the fact of you would have had to have guessed the last name. So stiff. But that's all right. I knew I would get you at some point. And to put the icing on the St Kilda cake, Amy, refresh your memory, Amy, to round 2 of season 2024 in the AFL competition. Who did St Kilda beat at the MCG?
Giants. Wait, no, it wasn't Giants. It wasn't Giants.
I don't know if you
because Giants. No, it wasn't Giants.
No, it might have been.
No, wait. Oh yeah, they beat Collingwood.
It was. Yeah, we beat your Pies. We damn well did in the milestone game, the Spud Frawley game. We beat you, all right. We smashed them by 5 goals. Yes, just remember that one, Amy. That was phenomenal.
Look at the ladder board.
Yes. We'll look at the ladder.
We're warming up our legs for the season.
Yes. No. Yes, we will look at the ladder. Amy, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on for a third time. And it's fair to say this won't be the last one. I appreciate you coming on. It's been really good fun. And yeah, thanks for coming on again.
No, thank you for having me. This has been a pleasure, a fun ride today.
Nice.
See you
Thank
next
you very
time.
much, Amy. It's been good.